So the world cannot heal itself, but whatever you avoid, you can never change. So you must become the answer to your own prayer. Stop asking God to send someone to heal your country. Do you know how long people have been praying for their governments and their countries are still collapsing? You cannot expect righteousness from an unrighteous person. I mean, that is so simple, but it went right over your head. You know.
Hello, welcome to Politics on the Wheel with J, and this is Elite TV. Now, latest from the Wagner group in Niger, as we heard that their boss was shot down somewhere in Moscow yesterday. It's a tragic news that broke yesterday, and it's a bad one. It's a bad one to the group and to the family. And I believe most of us must have seen what actually happened, but this is how it went down. You could remember that there was a mutiny in Russia and it was not successful. So many people are linking it to the linking what happened, the military coup that happened in Russia, to the death of this Wagner boss yesterday, where the jet was shot from the sky and all the 10 passengers were killed, or let me say died, as a result of the crash. Now, breaking news this afternoon that the Labour Party national chairman, Beru, is no longer the chairman of the party, as they are pickled as Afem Apapa, who is now the national chairman of Labour Party. Excuse me, please. Let me talk about this a little bit. Many people have this belief that Apapa is now the chairman as Court of Appeal or whatever. I've affirmed that he is now the national chairman. The question is this: was he even anywhere near while all this crisis in Labour Party? What happened to Aberu? Why are we having now this crisis? It's because of Peter Obi and the interest at the Presidential Petition Tribunal. I wouldn't want to dive more on this, so let me take you straight forward to what people are reacting today. People are reacting to the issue of General Superintendent of Deeper Life Gospel Church, Pastor Kumuyi. You know, there was a time that he called on Nigerians to have special prayers sometime in the 80s. He said that God will use Buhari to solve the Nigerian problem. And then he went ahead to say, Nigerians should trust in Nigeria, and he'll believe Tinubu will also be able to. The question is this: people are asking, why all these prayers, and you're calling for prayers and all of that, you are believing in this? Reno Omokri once talked about Dr. Paul in Niger, who was a supporter of Peter Obi during the election and campaign for him verbally and wholeheartedly, and that nobody should criticize Kumuyi for his comment. You know, the truth of the matter is this. This video I'm going to play for you is one of the videos of one of these great men of God who talks about what the Bible said, that the people rejoice when righteousness is on throne, but when evil is there, the people keep groaning.
So the world cannot heal itself, but whatever you avoid, you can never change. So you must become the answer to your own prayer. Stop asking God to send someone to heal your country. Do you know how long people have been praying for their governments and their countries are still collapsing? You cannot expect righteousness from an unrighteous person. I mean, that is so simple, but it went right over your head. You know the person is a demon. You better, oh Lord, please, just help us, Lord. I pray for my government. How could you pray for a demon to be good? The Bible does say, when the righteous are in power, the people rejoice. Not when the demon who you pray to be righteous, pray righteous in power. No, he said when the righteous are in power, the people rejoice. The same verse says, but when the wicked rule, the people groan. I wonder how many countries are groaning. The poor, the oppressed, the widows, the children, the young people are groaning. People losing their houses and losing their sanity and losing their jobs and their businesses and losing their health and can't even get medical attention because they ain't got no money. They're groaning. He said that's because the wicked are in power.
What is it? You cannot continue to pray for evil and expect righteousness. Or let me say, you cannot say righteousness we exalt a nation and evil is what? A reproach. Then you said you are praying for righteousness when evil is in charge. I don't know. I don't know if you really understand. So this is the point that people are arguing from. Please hit the notification button and subscribe so you can get much more of the latest gist that happen around Nigeria.